There are three essential shifts, necessary adjustments to your thinking to enrich your self-belief, improve your confidence, and your outcomes in life. But before I introduce these three shifts, I want to open with a question. Why are we so hard on ourselves? Why do we hold ourselves back, stuck in a rut, and no matter what we try to do, we don't seem to be moving forward? Why is that? Our comfort zone is supposed to feel comfortable, but it's not feeling that way. So how do we fix that? It starts with three mental shifts, adjustments to our thinking. And here's the first one: shifting the past. It's time to let go of constantly reliving our past mistakes and failures. I like to say it this way. If you're living life looking in the rearview mirror, it's difficult, if not impossible, to move forward. Let it go. You and I, we've all made mistakes. We've all failed at times in our lives. Admit it, learn from it, and move on. In fact, the most successful people that have ever lived failed their way into success. They discovered through failure what didn't work until they actually landed upon and discovered what did, and that's what made them successful. You and I, just like those successful individuals, we have made mistakes just like them. We have failed just like them. And if we've all made mistakes and we've all failed at some point in our lives, what do? Admit it, learn from it, and move on. What are we talking about? Forgiveness. Learning to forgive ourselves for our past mistakes and failures. Understand that what you focus on in life expands in your thinking. And if you're spending time, energy, and effort focusing on past mistakes, you're amplifying those and actually inviting more failure into your life. Now, the second shift is to shift the messages you're listening to. And by that, I want you to pay particular attention, not just to the external voices that you're listening to. Those are important, but I want you to pay particular attention to the voice you're listening to that's speaking to you between your ears. I'm talking about your self-talk. Far too often, that self-talk is negative, and negative self-talk is self-defeating. So what are you saying to yourself? I want to encourage you to challenge the negative self-talk that you may be speaking to yourself and shift that to a more positive dialogue. If you're not already doing it, I want to encourage you to begin to speak positive affirmations over yourself every single day. I want to challenge you to stop focusing on the problem and start looking for solutions. Stop seeing the challenge and look for the opportunity inside of the challenge. Learn to recognize that lying little voice that's speaking between your ears saying, "No, you can't," and silence that voice. Stop listening to it. Instead, listen for the voice that's saying, "Yes, I can." Hear that voice. Learn to recognize that voice and amplify that voice in your thinking. Now, the third shift is to shift your game plan. Having done 1 and 2, having let go of the past and having silenced the negative self-talk that is constantly defeating you and holding you back, now is the time to take decisive action and to implement your game plan to say, do, and become all that you were put on this earth to say and do and become. Write down your goals, look at them closely, and then write down the steps you need to take to accomplish them. Having done that, now break those steps down into annual, quarterly, monthly, weekly, daily mini goals. Why would I want to do that? So that I can begin to get some wins. Because as I begin to get wins and celebrate those wins, it creates a cascading effect that one win leads to another. And like a series of dominoes piled together, once we knock one down and get them going, success keeps coming and the wins keep coming. Now, having identified your goal, your dream, your ambitions, and your aspirations in life, writing down your goals and breaking those down into many goals, it's time to get started. It's time to start climbing the ladder of success one rung at a time. How do you do that? You simply start doing what you know needs to be done to get you from where you are to where you want to be, to help you do what is necessary to become the person that you want to become. Now, when you do this, think about the confidence booster that happens in your thinking, how this elevates your confidence and belief in yourself. When you get a win and you celebrate the win, your brain releases dopamine that says, wow, this feels great. Let's do it again. So having broken your goals down into mini goals, and you begin to get wins every single day and celebrating those wins, what are you doing? You're moving forward one step at a time. One day becomes 2 days, becomes 3 days, becomes a week. 4 weeks become a month. 3 months become a quarter. 4 quarters become a year. And the next thing you know, you're becoming more and more successful because wins compound, and celebrating those wins makes you want to achieve more wins in your life. So keep moving forward. Keep getting those small wins over and over again, because each one of those wins is getting you closer and closer to achieving, accomplishing, and exceeding the goals that you've set for yourself. It's important that you believe in yourself if you want to elevate and amplify and enrich your self-belief. Now, it's important to remember that you control your thoughts. It's one of the few things in life that you truly can control, and you control your thoughts. And hear me when I say this: as you think, you become. So as you improve the quality of your thinking, you improve the quality of your living and the results that you experience in life. Shifting your thinking isn't difficult. It's not complicated, but it does require purposeful action on your part. The key is awareness, being intentional and purposeful about how you think and how you act each and every day. This is how you elevate your belief in yourself and in your ability to say, do, and become all that you were put on this earth to say and do and become. I like to say it this way: when you become intentional about your thinking and improving the quality of your thinking, you improve the quality of your living. This is how you reach and achieve your full potential, and it's how you become a black belt master of who you are and what you do. So make these 3 mental shifts, these adjustments to your thinking. Start believing in you and start experiencing more success as you learn to master your life. I'm John Terry, the Black Belt Leader. Thanks for joining me for this Black Belt Leadership Moment. Have a great day.